Hey job seekers, I'm Jen Tardy, your career success coach, and today I'm going to show you how to spot a toxic work environment during an interview. And I will share with you some interview red flags that you just don't want to miss. But before we get started, if you're enjoying these videos, the best way to tell me is to click subscribe and to hit the bell icon so that you can get notified each time a new video is posted. Let's get started. You know, I have mentioned this a few times on this channel that employees do not leave good companies. They leave bosses, managers, supervisors, whoever they're reporting to. So if you are joining a toxic workplace managed by a bad team, it will become very difficult for you to enjoy your work and grow as a professional. What I want you to do is to look for these interview red flags to help you decide if the company has a toxic environment. Now, just as a reminder, I did a video similar to this about 2 years ago called 5 Signs of a Bad Employer, Interview Red Flags. So consider this video like a part 2 of that one. Let's get into these 3 signs. Toxic workplace sign number 1. The first sign is bad interview behavior. This might come off as a surprise to a lot of you, but trust me, there are a lot of interviewers out there who have unapologetically bad behavior where they are dismissive, they can be crass, they can cut you off as you are in the middle of answering questions, or maybe they just seem to be uninterested in you. That's one of the biggest signs of a toxic work environment, because if they can do something like this during an interview to someone they don't even know, imagine how they will treat you on their team. So pay attention to that behavior. Toxic workplace sign number 2. The second sign is how they answer questions you have about diversity, equity, and inclusion. I know that many of you are starting to ask these questions now during your interview, and I'm proud of you for doing that. A strong way to identify a bad work environment is to ask the interviewer about the company's current state of diversity and inclusion. You want to find out if the company gives equitable opportunities to people from all backgrounds and that there's no discrimination. So ask questions like, what initiatives does this workplace have in place to ensure equitable access to leadership opportunities for women and people of color, for example? Or what training have leaders undergone to help increase diversity and promote inclusion here? Their answers will show their level of knowledge of this topic and how pervasive the learning has been in this workplace. A less impressive answer, or even a dismissive answer, is a red flag that you should pay close attention to. And if you're looking for more questions to ask during an interview, check out our free guide on 10 amazing interview questions to ask during an interview. You can find the link to the guide in the description below. Toxic workplace sign number 3. Now, the third sign to watch out for is how the interview panel treats each other. Have you thought about that? Look at their body language. How do they behave with each other? Does it look forced to be nice, or are they super comfortable with one another? What are their dynamics? Pay attention to it. How they treat each other will give you a teaser of what to expect when you are on the team. If they encourage each other and have a relaxed demeanor, ensure each other's voices are heard, and are collaborative, that can show that they work well together and even enjoy working together. On the other hand, any stiffness or agitated body language shows that they either don't enjoy their work, or they're not comfortable with their team member, or maybe both. It's something to think about. In fact, let's get a conversation started in the comments. I want you to tell me if during an interview you noticed uneasy body language among the interviewers. Share in the comments below. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I invite you to join our Inner Circle community, which is a safe space for untapped voices to navigate their next career move. More on that in the description below. I am Jen Tardy. I am your career success coach, and I'll see you in the next video.